hardest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium, and home to the NC State Wolfpack. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Miami's offense will be first on the attack. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football. And one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
Now the play fake. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Third down defense is so pivotal in a football game. In this third down, nice job. Good coverage in the back end, but the rush gets home, forcing the fourth down. Nice start for this defense.
The Hurricanes line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Wolfpack offense comes out, and they'll go on the attack for the first time today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. A first down run on the doorstep. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the catch. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Looking to fire. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Daniels. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. They just keep firing. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air, it's back. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They boot it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And the defense coming through with the first sack of the day. And I'll tell you what, this defense, they get so many negative plays, and they play so fast. Sometimes you think when you watch them on tape, they got 12 guys. Last week they pitched a shutout. This week playing a great ball again.
The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on 2nd down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Grabbed in the middle, it's Anderson. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Oh, it's picked off. Looking for more room. He's at the and he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami!
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point splits the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. LSU is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These Bayou Bengals have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they're capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Arkansas. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. This time they'll go to the running game. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Raleigh has given us a fun first half. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas in Carter Finley Stadium.
And the Canes will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Grimes. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Bauman. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Brown. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. He'll set up to throw. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Daniels. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move, he fires. This time he's got it. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Got a man, it's Marion. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Finds his man, it's Marion. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Canes! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
What a great game, tied late in the ball game. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead, nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score's tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
Ready to try the point after. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. To the air, it's Bailey. Quickly to the tight end. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Makes the grab, it's Scott. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. Gonna sling it on second down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Scott. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. NC State now operating from the red zone. From the gun, the running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the brain trust will go to work. Here comes the heat. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Firing to the right, complete. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. Pass to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown in the final seconds, and they're just a point away from tying it up.
Man, you did the hard part. What a drive, putting points together, getting 6. Now, what are you going to do? Decision time. Do you want to go for the win right now, go for the 2-point conversion, or kick this thing and go into overtime with seconds running down on the clock?
Big point after here, looking for the tie late. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
We'll get it started here in overtime. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. They'll run the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get anything on first down. Now second and goal from the 7. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Third and goal, and you really hate to settle for a field goal with the first possession in an overtime period. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Looking to throw on first down. Grab near the marker. It's Bauman. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They'll start this drive with a pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
The Canes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking for a man, it's Beck. Fires left. Touchdown, Hurricanes! They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering it. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
And he makes the extra point. We play on first down here in the second overtime period. Grabbed behind the line, it's Marion. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17. And the Hurricanes can really attack on this second and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Marion. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. First and goal, they'll try to take the lead here in the second overtime. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Touchdown, Miami! That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Second overtime, and they'll have to go for 2. They can't convert, and the lead remains at 6, and now they'll have to go on defense.
Miami, 27, NC State, 21.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Wants to throw, it's Bailey. Grabbed over the middle, it's Jackson.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the marker, it's Anderson. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Looking downfield on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a second down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Snagged in the middle. It's Smothers. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Third down in overtime, and they need to get it to the end zone. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, North Carolina State! And they responded with a score of their own.
I think the quarterback showed his head coach a lot on that last touchdown pass, the poise and the confidence. And because of that, David, on this upcoming two-point play, you might just put it back in his hands and let him go win it for him.
Yeah, man, I need it again, right? Like these rules, I got to go for two. This is a clutch moment. Obviously, got to come up big. Do you trust him again? You worked on these two-point plays all year long, all week long. That's what you do. You know the rules. Now you got to go execute.
They do not convert, and we are still tied, headed for triple overtime. And now it's all two-point conversion attempts from here on out. To the air, it's Bailey. If he runs this back, this game's over. They are stopped on the two-point try, and now it'll be up to the defense. They broke serve, now a chance to win it with a two-point conversion. Barges ahead. They can't get it in. Neither team can get the two, and we'll play another overtime. So here we go again, and we'll see just how deep that two-point conversion bag really is. They'll move the wide receiver. Using his feet. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. They're stopped on the two-point try, and we are still tied. Bounced right back to them. They got the stop, now to win it with a two. Motion from the back. Grab behind the line. It's Smothers. He's into the end zone for the two, and now they lead by two. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd